Hello and welcome to the B60 Top 4 show. Today I've got myself, Manny, and Sam, and Mike joining the show. Um, Sam, I thought I'd start with you, obviously 2-1 win against Palace, lifted the Prem title. What do you think of the game?
To be fair, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It was one of those games where I didn't really watch it, innit? I think I was at the pub watching a few games, innit? Uh, I just seen the goals, innit? I think to be fair, we missed a few chances, innit? Jesus missed a few chances to start the game. But yeah, I think overall it was about the end, innit? Where we get to lift the trophy. I mean, first time in what 22 years, finally did it, man. Um, But exciting times for Arsenal, man. I'm just like I say, it's good times, isn't it? Obviously, this is the first trophy, yeah, that we've won, yeah. I feel like the rival fans, they knew, yeah, that if they let us get this trophy, it's peak for man. Because now that we've gone past the first hurdle, bro, Guardiola's gone. Who else is gonna obviously City gonna compete, but I feel like going into next season, we can build on this. And I'm not saying we're going to win a league next season, but I'm just saying we're serious contenders. I think obviously we've done we've done the hard bit. Now there's no pressure on us. We can go out and express ourselves. Um, Obviously, I feel like we need to bring more players in as well. And yeah, it's a good time, man. Exciting time. So yeah, obviously we've got Champions League finals to think about as well. But yeah, it was good to see the players left the trophy, man. Because I've waited for this fucking moment all my life, innit? So for me to see it, like it was special to me, man.
Yeah, no, it was good watching the game, to be fair. I did want us to win the last game, though. I thought they'd equalise at the end, didn't it? But we got the win. No, as good as encouraging as well, like hearing like Josh Kroenke's like comments. And the overlap did a show with him and Arteta, and he was talking about like how we can't really rest on our laurels and need to keep evolving. So I think hopefully it'll be good news for us in the summer. But I think overall game, it kind of felt, I don't know, it felt a bit like bit pre-season like to be honest. Um, Especially like the way Palace were defending, it was very open. I mean, Jesus got in like three times in the first half, like straight in behind one-on-one. And eventually got his goal, but I think it was good in the sense that like the league was wrapped up, so we could rest players for the Champions League final
Mm.
that day. I think only really Nketiah, Calafiori played, which probably would have thought like only one of them would start, but other than that, it was a pretty rested team. So it's good. Hopefully, it gives us a bit of freshness going in, and then I think Timber's trained today as well, which is a big boost. Hopefully, he
Oh,
can
we
be
need
in the
them back.
Matchday squad.
We need
I,
them.
I'll be honest, I think it's going to be tough though. Like he's been out for a couple of months, and what he's gonna have like what training session on Friday, and then they're announcing the squad. So
I
that's
don't
two
think he can
training
play that game,
sessions.
you know. I don't think
Hmm.
he can play because it's gonna be like I said. He's not played since the cup final. I
Hmm.
don't know how many months does that go? Like what, 3 months or so?
Yeah, so
So it's gonna be tough for him. But then again, he's probably the best man for the what? He's the best man for the job to shut down. Um, that was the what's that left
British
winger?
media. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Gareth Kelly. Yeah, he's the best man for the job, in it. But it's a risk, innit? If he starts, I think it's a risk. But then again, you go with Mascara. I don't think Mascara gives us anything going forward.
Yeah, I think Mascara, he's pretty sound defensively. I mean, obviously Kvaratskhelia is like a different level of player, so it'll be interesting to see like how it matches up. It could be a bit of a mismatch there, but I get what you mean.
You
I
man
think,
winning?
hmm?
You man winning or what? What's some predictions?
I'm not saying anything, bro.
But
Why
honestly,
you not saying anything?
I'm
That's
not
the
saying
ball, isn't
anything, bro. I
it?
keep him
Just what's
alive.
prediction? Huh?
I don't.
no, it's one of those games where like honestly, like usually like, I think of a game and I think of score prediction. I genuinely don't know.
Nah,
Yeah,
you man shut, bro.
I
I,
think
You're the champions of England. You move a shot like this. That's
no,
crazy.
bro. No,
I'll be
it's
real
not
though. The
that
one
big.
thing I think about the game is that like the first game's gonna be like the first goal is gonna be so important. I think like
Yeah.
if PSG score first and then we have to chase the game, they can probably pick us off on the counter. It's going to be a lot tougher. I think we have to get the first goal. I think if we're going to have any chance of winning it. Um, I don't want us like having to power bodies forward and then get caught on the break. 'Cause Yeah, their front three are going to be way too dangerous on the counter. Um,
You know
No,
what
but
I
it's
think though? I think he's he's probably not better for us to get the first goal early because then I feel like naturally we're just gonna like just pen back. But like if we leave it to go like 0-0 to like the 70th minute, and then obviously I feel like that's a better
yeah,
game state for us, and then maybe we get a goal at the 70th minute.
set
I feel like
piece.
that's where we've got a chance in it. But I feel like if we score early, yeah, it might be peak for mine because they're just gonna full throat attack us in it.
yeah. To be honest, though, I think we are going to have to score a couple of goals. I don't know. Like we're good defensively, but I don't know if we'll be able to keep that team to a clean sheet. To be fair,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
that's why I think it is important to get the first goal because like they score first, and then we're gonna have to go chase it. I do see us like if we're in that position, I do see them picking us off. Um, it kind of happened in the semi-final last year when we were kind of going for it, and then they got a couple of goals on the break and
Yeah,
like bombing forward. So I just think it's one of those. I think. To be fair, there's a lot of talk about them having injuries like Dembele and Hakimi, but I think they apparently both should be fine for the final, so they'll probably be at pretty much full strength. So I think yeah, it'd be nice to have Timber back if we can have him, just because I think it's gonna be so important to have him defensively. But if not, we should have to do our best to protect Mascara at right back. I think he'll do a right job defensively, but I get your point. He's not going to offer nothing going forward. Um, I think if Mosquera plays, he's going to have to play Calafiori just to give us something.
yeah, going forward, yeah.
So I think if you have him and Hincapié, I know we're gonna have to be pretty solid against them, but I think that's gonna be too defensive then. It'll be interesting to see what he does in midfield. I wonder whether he'll go for it, play Rice in the six, and go with Eze on Ødegaard. Um, I
Mm,
personally don't think he will. I think he'll probably go. I don't think he'll start as with Mendy, but he'll probably go Lewis Skelly, Rice in the pivot again. I actually think he'll start Ødegaard. I think he'll. Eze may play off the left, but I think he might drop him to the bench and then go Trossard as well because.
I think it might start that as well. But like, I feel like with Eze, he's an attacking threat. Like, if you look at the game against City, obviously that was probably our last big game in the Premier League, innit? He was like he looked the most likely to score. So I feel like if you've got your Maverick for a cup final, you kind of have to find a way to play him in it. But then again, Trossard, he's been playing really well, so he's probably either Eze or Odegaard into it.
Yeah, I think it'll be I don't think he'll start both. Um,
I think if he's going to start anyone, is most likely going to be Odegaard.
yeah, I think he'll go with him. He's captain, and I think
Yeah.
he trusts his work off the ball. I think he'll play it cautious.
I think he has to play Odegaard as well because Odegaard can like control games in it, and I feel
Yeah,
like with that kind of game, we need that control.
yeah, he'll lead the press as well. It's important off the ball,
Yeah,
and I think as well, like Eze probably have a better impact if he has to come off the bench.
that's another thing as well. Yeah,
Um, but I get what you mean. Like Eze is more of a moments player. Like he looks like he tries to make things happen. It may not always work, but yeah, he
definitely.
definitely takes more risk. But we'll have to see. But I'll move on to Mike. Obviously, last game of the season, third place secured for United. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, man. You man are pussies, by the way. Can't even predict. I think it's gonna be like 4-0 PSG. Just saying. But anyway, United. Yeah, man. Third place. Carrick's at the wheel. He deserved the job. Since he's been in, he's got the most points out of any manager. So that tells you everything. Obviously, it's helped playing one game a week. Um, Obviously, the real test now is going to be boom, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup. He needs to get that squad depth in. He needs to rotate, show that we can play every 3-4 days. Obviously, he needs a backing in transfer window. We need at least three midfielders, potentially a winger, left back, striker. So yeah, we need to be busy this summer to back him. As long as he get backed, minimum we should be getting his top four. Obviously, you can't expect a title because you man are favourites, and you know Teta's been there for a while now. So obviously you're gonna invest. City's gonna invest. Chelsea don't expect Chelsea to be as bad as last season, especially with Alonso. no European competition as well. So then they're going to do what we done this season. Obviously, so I've got Villa, Liverpool. You know what I mean? So just obviously big teams in there. Obviously Tottenham as well. So yeah, so it's a big test, but obviously it was a good last game, especially because Brighton has something to play for. So was it like both teams had nothing to play for? Brighton had obviously European football to play for. They knew that to win. Obviously they got lucky and still got Conference League in it, but yeah, it was good. It was good performance, good goals. Fernandez, 21 assists, better than Henry, better than De Bruyne. Great season, play of the year in my opinion. None of that Rice thing. Obviously, I rate Declan Rice. I'm gonna hate on Declan Rice. He's a good player in it, but it's just it's not it, man. You see Bruno there, it's too good, man. Um, so yeah, I think overall, obviously no trophy, so I can't say it's a good season. Do you know what I mean? But considering the circumstances, Carrick made it better than what, because no one predicted United to finish third. Let's be real. When Carrick came in, it was 10 points behind Villa, and now we're like 10 points ahead. So yeah, it's just about backing it and then challenge for the league next season.
Yeah, it looks like
United Arsenal rivalry back.
yeah, it looks like you're pretty close to making your first signing. Hearing's pretty advanced with Edison from Atlanta. So you got one of your midfielders in. What do you think of the signing, Mike?
I don't know, I'll be real, I don't even watch him like that. Obviously, Italian league, it seems like we're getting him for cheap, 35, 40 mil, 27, Brazilian. It's not really an international in the Brazil team. So, yeah, he's more, obviously, I'm guessing he's coming in as a squad player. He shouldn't really be starting. He's obviously got a lot of energy behind him. So he's going to be athletic for the Premier League. That's what you need. In terms of passing or whatever, obviously I don't know too much about him technical wise, but like I say, he shouldn't come in as a Casemiro replacement. He should be a squad depth, which is what we need. Obviously, ideally, prefer Elliot Anderson, but I think he's leaning towards City. I think we should get that Fernandez from West Ham. I think he'll make good competition again. And then, yeah, you got the Real Madrid. What's his name? That midfielder. I forgot his name, man. That centre mid, the black one.
Oh, too many.
That's it. Too many. For me, it's between Chimeni and the Newcastle Tonali. I think from the top of my head, they're the ones that we're going for. I think it was him, Tonali, and Anderson, like the marquee signing in midfield to come in straight away and replace Casemiro. So, but obviously to deal with Real Madrid for a player that you don't really want to let go. I think the only way we get him is if they get Rodri. I don't think they can need both. So hopefully, domino effect. They get Rodri, we get Chimeni, and City get whoever. I don't care about City, but obviously, so yeah. But if not him, then obviously Tonali is probably the next option. But yeah, we need a couple of players. We definitely need a couple of signings. As long as we get the signings, as long as Carrick gets the back in, I don't see any reason why we can't challenge. And I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I think you probably will need depth. Like I think I need at least five, six signings, just to cover that four competitions. Because obviously I know you've only had you don't there isn't much depth in the squad now. So I think you get that. I think he'll do all right. I think you're right in saying that, like, bro, we just need to get top four again, secure self back in the Champions League, and then just build gradually in it. As long as he gets time, I think he'll do all right. Based off the evidence this season.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think Tonali would be a good signing for you. I think there's gonna be a lot of competition though. I think there's a lot of clubs after him.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Depends.
difficult because obviously they're selling Gordon now, so they're not really gonna need a lot of money to sell. But obviously they're not in Champions League, so the players are going to leave anyway for Champions League clubs. So I think Lewis Hall's been rumored to go away. Tonali, Gordon.
Yeah,
So yeah, they might have a few
right.
sales, but Livermento, yeah. So they're not going to sell every single player. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like we need to get in and act quickly before other clubs come in. But yeah,
Yeah, I think the only reason why they might sell a few players is I think in terms of like their revenues, they don't generate the biggest. So when it comes to PSR, I think they're pretty close with it. So they have to probably sell to buy. So maybe a case of selling one or two of their star players to bring in more squad depth. But I think yeah, Tonali would be a good signing for you. I think even Arsenal probably interested in him as well. But obviously, there's a lot of rumors flying around at the minute. Manny, obviously, another sending off for Chelsea. Disappointing final day. What do you think of the game?
Can't lie, I wasn't even watching the game. I was watching the Tottenham game, so I,
Man was hate watching.
Bad
bro,
enough, you know.
I, obviously our season's basically done in it. Like whether we got Europe or not, it didn't really matter to me. So um, yeah, man, I only saw the highlights, and what I saw is just what we've been kind of the past couple of games, bar the Tottenham one. So yeah, man, obviously poor performance, another red card, obviously normal for Chelsea nowadays. And yeah, man, I think we finished 10th in the end, which I kind of told you after, I think it was before the Brighton game, looking at our run of fixtures. Told you the only game we were probably going to win was the Tottenham one. So, yeah, man. From the Brighton game, I checked out. It's just on to next season. I think we need to do a lot of wheeling and dealing, get a lot of players out that aren't good enough or just haven't performed or just got a bad attitude. And then kind of bring in some real quality and experience. And yeah, yeah, man, just yeah, I'm not too sure what to say, man, because it's like the ownership need to change the transfer policy. Um, hopefully, Xabi Alonso can change the culture of the dressing room because for what I'm seeing, we got too many kids in the dressing room. It feels like, do you know, like when you got a bunch of like what? Nah, do you know when you got like a bunch of like year 11s or something and they just all like messing about like outside the class? Like that's what it feels like with our dressing room. Like I swear, I think some rumor came out that they were calling like one of the players was calling Liam Rosenior like the substitute teacher or something. Like it's just sort of the same, bro. It's just kids vibe. I think we need a lot more. Like if you compare this dressing room to what we had like 20 years ago with Mourinho, Terry, Drogba, Lampard. Like these are real winners. Like, do you know what I mean? Played like compared to what we've got now. Got Liam Delap. We got Romeo Lavia. I don't even know Fafana, Sanchez, in goal. Like it's just these players. It's just a massive downgrade. We really need to. Yeah, I mean, well, basically, what Arsenal was like 6 or 7 years ago. We need to go on that journey again. It's quite sad.
To be
He is
fair,
mad, bro. He spent billions. He spent about $1 billion on those players, which
Yeah,
is I think
literally.
it's mad.
No, no, they're not good enough, bro. We spent 1 billion, but really and truly, we've got a lot of good players. If you spend 2 billion, you'd expect to have at least at least three world class players, at least.
You're buying a lot of unproven players, though, innit? Like, fair enough, Cole Palmer's worked out, but who else? Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like, the owners,
fair, the only ones
don't.
like you brought in that probably like you knew would be decent are probably like Caicedo. Obviously, Enzo Fernandez had a big reputation. Obviously, he never played in the Prem, but like the
I
rest of
think
them are as well.
he's a good player in Fernandez, but I just don't obviously I don't think it's worth the amount that they paid for him.
120 mil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not worth it. But he's actually a good player though, but he's not worth nowhere near that amount.
yeah.
even still, like I feel like we need to get a lot of players out that aren't fully bought in. I think we're going to see a lot of players wanting to leave though with no Champions League football. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
people
hearing that there's five untouchables on Xabi Alonso's list of players they're not going to sell. The names make sense, but there's one that I was really surprised. Apparently, Tossin's on that list, you know. Players.
Palmer's boy in it, so it's like
Who's the other for?
I think it was like Caicedo, Palmer.
I think Colwell might be one.
Yeah, I can't remember the other five. No, the other
Yeah,
couple, to be fair.
those, I don't know.
Must be Reece James and Colwell, innit?
Yeah, I think Reece James on there. It weren't Colwill, to be fair. I think there's Tossin's only like but
Tossing over
it might have
Colwell.
been Cucurella, I think. There's the other one, but yeah, I don't know about Tossin, bro.
There's literally, I'm looking at our squad now. There's about 5 players that are actually good enough to start for us. Apart from that, everyone should be up for sale, bro. I'm not even joking. Like Sanchez, good enough. Philip Jorgensen, not good enough. Tolzin, not good enough. Badiashile, not good enough. Colwell, not good enough. Mamadou Sarr, not good enough. Trevor Chalobah, not good enough. Wesley Fofana, not good enough. Lavia, not good enough. Neto, not good enough. Delap, not good. Gay, not good enough. Garnacho, not good. It's like, bro, and we spent 2 billion, bro. Too many players that aren't good enough. Makes sense.
Mine kept going, you
It's
know.
crazy.
Bro, that was went off
These
like
are,
a machine gun.
bro, they're not good though. And Xabi Alonso's expected to work miracles with these players, bro. It's like, I don't know.
No,
Like,
I think the good thing you have is you might have to be patient, but you've got enough players in your squad where you could probably bring in a lot of money to bring in and like, are you obviously not going to do a whole squad, but you probably can fund 5, 6 good transfers if like with the players you need to get out. 'Cause the squad, you got a lot of players. It's not like you're short on numbers, so you can afford to lose quite a few to bring some money in. But then the problem you're going to have in is like, obviously that'll probably take time to shift all them players out. So you're probably going to have to leave it towards the end of the window to get some of your signings in, and then by that point, a lot of your targets might have already moved on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think you can like rectify the squad in one window. It's probably going to take you a couple windows to like.
Well, Enzo's trying to leave apparently, isn't it?
That guy can. Anyone who ain't bought in, they can
Yeah,
go.
I think you can't keep players on the stay.
If they're not bought, they can go. We need a new keeper, bro. Robert Sanchez. That guy is too dead. Well, the amount of I don't even want to talk too much. My head hurts.
Yeah, I'm hearing Andre Onana is available, you know.
Yo, that guy single-handedly give United fan giving PTSD, bro. Stress.
Literally.
It's mad.
Yeah, I thought the last segment show, I thought we'd talk a bit about City. There's a lot of rumors flying around that apparently the verdict for the charges is going to come in pretty soon. It's obviously different depending on where you hear it, but some people are going as far as say it'll be a 2-year transfer ban and 60-point deduction starting from next season, which effectively would relegate them because what they're gonna have to get 100 points to stay up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Maresco's a good manager, but I don't think they'll get 100 points next season.
We'll come straight back up in it.
But the way I'm thinking about it is effectively going to put them 3 years back
Bye.
because next season they'll be playing for nothing, they'll get relegated, then they'll take another season to come back up, and then don't win the Champions League the season after. So technically, it's going to take them 3 years to like fully recover to just get back in the Champions League.
Bro, City, bro, they could play their academy, bro.
Yeah.
Get back to the Premier League.
Yeah, they'll get back quick, but I'm just saying they won't be back. It'll be 3 years, I think, before they even make a recovery.
I doubt they get 60 minus 60. 60
Yeah,
points.
I don't think that will happen.
Because
No, but
really and
bro,
truly, it should have been charged already.
But
I don't know what
if you
lawyers
look
say.
at if you look at
Like
like
us,
equivalent
Derby.
points, like what Everton got done for 5 charges. How many points they get docked? Like equivalent, bro. 60 is like lenient, really. They've got 115 charges. In terms of how many points have docked Forest and Everton, like equivalent wise, bro, they'd be getting docked more than 60. The thing is that they can't get relegated like directly either because obviously it's the EFL and the Prem don't have the power to drop teams to the EFL, but I don't know. To be honest, they can deduct them with previous titles, but then bro, what's that going to do in the grand scheme of things? Like everyone
Nah,
knows we still won the trophies those years. Like
Arsenal have 4 trophies, 4 Premier Leagues, then, won't they?
yeah, but bro,
Take
that
that.
was the count, isn't it? Like, oh,
nah.
oh,
You know what it is though? Like I can't see him relegating, like putting them. I think like because do you remember like a couple of years ago, like City got some like fine in it from the UEFA for the Champions League or something.
they got banned from the Champions League for a year, and then they went to the court for arbitration of sport and beat it.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be something like that. I
Yeah,
think
that was a joke, bro. They went from like a year being banned from the Champions League to they got like think there's like £11 million fine, and basically like the owner's so rich, if like the fine got issued at 9 a.m., you would have earned that money by 11 and paid it off.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the Premier want to protect the brand.
Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking as well, to be fair. Like Haaland, all these players, they're big for the Premier League, and especially like TV rights and all that. So
Yeah.
it's in the
I
Premier League's
don't
interest to
think.
keep City in the league.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I don't think it's in the Premier League interest for City to get relegated.
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, like they've set a precedent now. They've charged Forest and Everton. So what? Like the only way I see it not being severe is if like they don't get convicted of all the charges. If they get convicted of all 15, they've got to hand out a severe punishment.
Yeah,
Because then it's in like, well, they'll just get sued probably by like Everton and Forest because they got dot points for far fewer charges.
Yeah,
So they've kind of set a precedent already.
Somehow they just get away with it.
But
That's the
the
issue.
thing with City is as well, it's like realistically as well, like they can play their academy players and bounce back up, but they're gonna lose all their players as well. Like I can't see Haaland playing in the championship, to be honest. Like most of their squad will probably leave. So then they're gonna have to
yeah.
spend a lot of money to bring players back.
I don't think they'll relegate him. I think what they'll do is they'll give him like a massive point deduction, maybe like 30, big fine.
yeah, same. I think.
Yeah, I don't think they will want City to go to the championship
Wait,
because it's
transfer
gonna,
ban, innit?
Yeah,
huh?
transfer ban.
Transfer ban.
Yeah, transfer ban or something. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
I've
what
heard
they'll do.
it's potentially 2 years plus the 60 points. I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see, and it's all hearsay. But
Do you
It,
think that's why Pep Guardiola left? Do you think it's got something to do with that, or not?
to be fair, it's not even just him. Bernardo Silva's gone. Stones is going.
And look at who they got in, Maresca. Surely they could have got a bigger name than Maresca.
No, but I think Maresca is always going to be there. He was at City before, and it as Pep's assistant. I think they always wanted him as Guardiola's successor.
Pep could have left time ago though. This has been around for years now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because to be fair, he was considering leaving before he signed a new contract, didn't he? Like 2 years ago. So
So nothing's got anything to do with that. I think he's just tired in it. You know what I mean? He's been doing it for 10 years, bro.
10
He's
years.
won 20 trophies in 10 years. Like, yo, what else I need to prove?
Yeah,
That's what
he's
I'm saying.
probably wants a
I'm
bit of a
sure
new challenge as well.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Probably gonna cut
Yeah,
his
because didn't
manage the country.
he's back with his wife now, but didn't his wife like try and divorce him for signing a new contract at City? Like she wanted him to be done, like just retire.
Yeah, man.
So
Just
there's probably a bit of family like dynamic in the decision as well. I don't know if it's related to the charges. I reckon it's probably just like it might be like Klopp and he's just out of energy. He doesn't feel he's like the right man to lead it going forward. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I think this summer, I think next season will be very competitive.
I mean, hopefully they get adopted. I mean, that'll be funny. Get relegated. That'll be very funny. But yeah, I don't see it happening. But it'd be good to have a United Arsenal title race. That'd be fun.
Late 90s, early 2000s, bro.
You're
I
very
mean,
confident about United being in the title race, you know.
I'm saying it'd be good.
No, but I'll be real. I think City got points, United probably would be the next team to challenge us, to be honest.
Or Chelsea.
Who? You just named 50 players that you just get rid of.
I just think the thing with United is they have depth in it. Their job's easier. If they can bring 5, 6 decent players in, they're fine. I think with you need to like, yeah,
But
it's major surgery part on the whole squad.
we got Giovanni Tendo and
They got they got they got every man in prison sentence, 7-8 year contract.
With that, I'll end this
We got
week.
Garnacho on 7-year contract. Oh my god.
Please like, subscribe, and comment. Catch you again next week.